Hi everybody, welcome back to my Cream Shakti channel where we help you heal yourself. Today I'm going to talk to you about nutmeg, but before I dive in, I just want to remind everybody to please hit like and subscribe down low to help me keep putting out these delicious videos that can help you incorporate Ayurveda into your daily life. So nutmeg, here it is all ground up in a powder, and it actually, oh my gosh, the smell is so good. And it's very much like cinnamon, okay guys? Where you can get it in a stick form, but nutmeg, it comes in a seed about this big and you can grind it up and it's a little bit more potent that way rather than getting it pre-powdered. But either or works. I have the powder here right now and it just smells so delicious. And it comes originally from the islands of Indonesia, just so you know where it's originated from. So nutmeg is a pungent and heating spice. It's really good for the digestion. It helps with the absorption in the small intestine or colon, and things that actually help potentiate that effect, meaning that it will enhance that effect, is if you have nutmeg with cinnamon or ginger. The other really good thing that nutmeg is helping with digestion is it can help decrease nausea and vomiting. It can help with the indigestion, and it helps with the bloating that can happen in the belly. It is also very good at stopping diarrhea. So the way you can have it that way is you can make a buttermilk out of the nutmeg. So this is not the same buttermilk that we use when we make buttermilk biscuits or buttermilk pancakes. This is very slightly different. It's what they do in India, and they take 1 cup of yogurt, 1 cup of yogurt or curd, or the stuff that's on top of the yogurt, you can use that as well. And you're gonna put that in a blender, and you're gonna put that with 2 cups of water. So 1 part yogurt to 2 cups of water. And then you'll blend that for a few minutes. It will get nice and frothy and it will change the consistency of the liquid that you're actually making. And you're gonna put some nutmeg in there. So you'll put like 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg into that drink. You have that drink at room temperature, and that will help diarrhea stop very quickly. Nutmeg really helps with the high vata, that air dosha in the colon and in the central nervous system. So it's really good at calming the mind. It promotes the serotonin production in our body. So that ends up, that plus the fact that it helps with 2 vital compounds that are in our central nervous system, it ends up really soothing our mind, and it helps with anxiety and stress. Because it's got that soothing, calming effect on the mind, it actually helps promote sleep as well. So you can have 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg and warm milk before bed. And if you don't do dairy, you don't have to do milk, but I would do a more fat, concentrated non-dairy replacement. So like coconut almond, it usually has more fat in it, and that helps the absorption of the nutmeg. So you just warm that up, you put that 1/4 teaspoon nutmeg and you drink, and that will help you with sleep. Not only does the serotonin help with any kind of depression symptoms, but serotonin actually changes into melatonin. So it's not just helping with falling asleep, but it helps with staying asleep and actually getting good quality sleep, which is fantastic. And then the other part about it is, though, you want to make sure you don't have too much nutmeg, because if you have too much nutmeg, it can end up causing a more dulling of the mind. So that 1/4 teaspoon is really good amount. You don't want to go too much higher. Sometimes if you're just doing a one-off and you're having 1 teaspoon, that's fine. But if you're having it consistently every day, you kind of want to stay around that dose, because instead of stimulating the mind and calming the mind, it'll actually dull the mind and actually make you kind of more on the lethargic end and more the Thomistic end of the spectrum. Nutmeg is also a natural analgesic, which means that it helps with pain. So you're really good at putting nutmeg oil on sore muscles or joints. Nutmeg also has lots of antioxidants, so that also helps with the muscles and joints, and it also is anti-inflammatory. Anti-inflammatory means it helps with swelling. It's really specific and good at dealing with pain according to arthritis symptoms, so that's a great thing to keep in mind. So you just can take some nutmeg oil, mix that with some coconut oil or olive oil, and place that on the affected muscle or joint that you're experiencing pain with. Nutmeg oil is also really great for the skin. So you can directly put nutmeg oil on pimples that are on your face. So it can help with acne, and it actually helps with acne scars. So if you have any scarring on your face, you can put that oil onto that area and it will help fade it over time. A really great face scrub to make is you can mix honey with nutmeg powder, just like you saw at the beginning of the video, and you can scrub that for about 3 minutes and wash that off, and it will help with your skin complexion really well. also a great way to incorporate nutmeg into your diet is just into your foods. You can put small amounts into your food and it will help with digestion, it will help with clearing the mind, it will help with lifting spirits, it will help with stimulation, and it will also help with any kind of pain or inflammatory condition you might be having in your body. All right, guys, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you being here. I hope you learned something, and take care. See you again next time.